I think Blue Lock has become a competition on who has the prettiest eyelashes. Hello my treasure, welcome back to another Blue Lock recap and unbox video. And oh my gosh, like I said just a while ago, it is a competition on who has the most prettiest eyelashes ever. Because we start this episode off with the confrontation between Aiku and Sei. And in that confrontation, they were just doing close-ups of their faces. And I was mesmerized by the amount of eyelashes and winking that is coming from there, that I'm like, oh my gosh, this is it was getting quite a bit iffy there. But yeah, so we have the confrontation between Sei and Aiku about the team not wanting Shido in today's competition, because he is always in a fight with their star player. And even though Sei really has his own mindset, he agrees with Aiku and says, okay, you can have it your way. Shido won't join in this competition. And then we move over, of course, to the intro. And then we get to see short snippets of what everybody is doing during their time before the match starts. And we get a lot of full body shots. And the one shot that I was like, oh my God, did he bulk up that much in 15 days? It was the shot of Rio. I was like, how big are his muscles? I was shocked. And of course, we see a angry Bada also training away. And we also get to see, of course, Rin again meditating. And during his meditation, we get a flashback from Sei and Rin's past. And oh my gosh, isn't Rin the most adorable little cutie? Sei already had a mean streak over him. I don't know. If I look at him, you know, like as a small kid, he's still a small kid anyway. But if I look at him there, I'm like, you already had a mean streak about you. I don't know what it is, but Rin looks so adorable in that flashback. And then we move back to the day of the match. Everybody is buying the merch, especially Sei's merch. Sei's merch is, you know, completely running out of stock, which of course is understandable. But let me be honest, right? I will buy a lot of Sei merch. And yes, once the Ichiban Kuji hits, where Sei and Aiku are in, yes, most definitely I need those figures. But let me tell you something. I would be on a plane to Japan immediately if they would release a Shido figure, okay? So yeah, Shido is still my favorite. And we enter, of course, the Blue Lock arena, and we also get to see Isagi's parents. And oh my gosh, they're so adorable. I want to adopt them. I want to adopt Isagi's parents. They are the most adorable parents out there. They're just sitting there feeling all awkward, like all those people talking big, and they're like, this is how I feel also when I'm at the playground, you know, when I was with my kids. I'm like, all these people talking big, and I'm like, I'm just here for my kids, nothing else. And then we move back to the locker room, where we see everybody from the Blue Lock team sitting there getting ready. And then Ego comes in, and oh my gosh, he's not wearing black. I was like, what's up? That was a shocker for me, right? He is wearing completely Blue Lock blue outfit, and I was like, oh my gosh, dude, what happened? And there he also showed which of the players will be on the bench. And Igarashi is so funny, right? He's like, I made it in because, of course, Igarashi and also my boy Rio are in the game as they are sitting on the bench. And then it's time for the match, and all the players go into the tunnel to enter the field. And there we get also the very funny interaction between Gagamaru and the under 20 goalkeeper, where Gagamaru is like, oh, are you the goalkeeper? Hi, I'm also the goalkeeper. It's my first time. So, oh my God, Gagamaru, even though he's so tall, right? He really is a little kid. I love that interaction. It was just so funny. And also in this scene, again, we get a close-up of Aiku and his good, gorgeous eyelashes. My God, if that guy winks, you know, like, you are blown away. It's like, you know what? If Aiku puts a veil on this side of his face, right? And this is covered and you only see the top part. I would mistake him for a femme person. I'm sorry. I think they put all the budget in Aiku's face, right? Especially the top part. There's gone so much. They love him. I don't know what happened there, but the animators, they love Aiku. They love him. They love him. They love him so much. They gave him so much close-up time. I'm even looking now at his long eyelashes. I'm like, oh my gosh. And of course, we also get to see, of course, Sei and Rin, which, you know, with their under eyelashes. Like I said, it's the battle of the eyelashes. It's not the battle, you know, like for the best striker. It's the battle of the eyelashes. That's the only way I can describe this episode of Blue Lock. And then everybody goes on the field and the game starts. So they have a special formation on the Blue Lock side, and that has to do, of course, because they are a team of all strike, which makes the normal type of dividends between defender, midfield, and of course forward makes it different than most of the common setups for soccer. Yes, I do know something about soccer, okay, because I do see, you know, like different types of lineups, so I do understand a bit about soccer. Not a lot. Just the lineup, right? And just, you know, like defense and midfields and, you know, forward. I understand that, okay? So we're clear. But yeah, so the match starts and we already get to see lots of actions. Disclaimer, I don't care that the CGI is bad in Blue Lock. I really don't care, okay? They've put so much effort in all those eyelashes. I know where the budget went, okay? So I don't care. Everybody who's complaining about that, if you want to complain about that, bye-bye, see ya, don't want to see ya. But they are setting up for their first goal, and then suddenly the serpent comes along, and we see one of the special moves from Aiku. And then Aiku gives a very, very, very naughty analogy that he says that strikers are seen as thieves and that defenders are seen as the policemen. And then Isagi's like, come after me, Mr. Policeman. And then he says, you might want to put a collar on me. Where, of course, Aiku ends the episode with, all right. And that is where that episode ends. And then we move over to additional time. And additional time continues where we left off with making everybody into a specific animal. Because, of course, Nagi is there again, and he is shown the lineup for the under 20. For him to remember people, right? He just makes analogies for animals. And yes, it's getting so much worse. And of course, who enters the picture as well? Because, you know, they're almost going to talk about, say, Rin enters the picture. And then they ask him, okay, what do you think? What type of animal? And we already know that Rin is a slug monster. So then Rin says, what is the worst animal that you know, Nagi? And Nagi is like, yeah, the worst animal that I know are mosquitoes. I agree, Nagi. Mosquitoes? I don't like mosquitoes. They're annoying. And then he says that Sei is a mosquito, the most annoying one out there. And then Nagi's like, okay, we need to crush Sei because I hate mosquitoes. And then the other one is like, yeah, okay, you know what? Let's never play this game anymore. And that is it for a Blue Lock episode, The Big Stage, which I'm gonna just call Who Has the Biggest Eyelashes episode. But you saw me holding on to these two because I here have the brothers in my hands because, yes, these were the final two that I needed to complete my collection of Blue Lock lookup figures. So I have here all the Blue Lock lookup figures. So we have Bashira here. We have Isagi here. We have Tigri here. We have First Wave Nagi here. We have Tanan Rio here. And, of course, we have Depressed Nagi here. And now we're gonna add Say and Rin to the party. So yeah, let's start opening it. We'll go. Let's start with my boy Say. I'm sorry, Rin, but I will give you more special attention, okay? Don't worry. Don't worry, you'll get my undivided attention as your mom. There we go. And let's open this. Oh yeah, there's always tape there. I forgot. How many look-up figures have I opened? And I always forget that there's tape everywhere. Oh, I hate it. I hate that I mean, the blister package itself already has, like enough, protection for the figure. But then again, we all know what's happening, of course, with the Nendroids. Oh my gosh, I stepped out of the Nendroid parts. I know I love my Nendroids that are there, but I stepped out of the Nendroid part just in time before they start putting them in cardboard boxes without blisters. I'm sorry, I need to decapitate you. But he's not decapitated. We will put Say back together again. And there we go. He is in his first outfit that we see him, which is his casual outfit that we see. I think it was actually in the first episode of Blue Lock. And there we go, Mr. Under Eyelashes and a pink hair. Well, the dirty pink hair. And he is so adorable. I love it. He has his mouth open. He has the same, well, is it? He has a smaller mouth than Nagi. Look. But he is adorable. And he's wearing, look, he's wearing his watch and also his black wristband. Aw, he's so adorable. I like this one a lot. Yay! There's not, oh, look at even his shoes. Even his shoes has, what does it have on there? Does it have something on there? Does it say something? Let me check. I don't know. No, it's just shoelaces. I thought it said something, but it's just his shoelace. So he wears shoelaces. So he doesn't wear, like the ones that you can just step in. He, ooh, look at the inside of the box. It's very nice. And look, this is how he can look at you. And look, he's of course paired up with his, not pair, but paired up with his brother, with his cute little brother. And yes, we're gonna now pay special attention. I wanted to say play special attention. The English, it's very hard, okay? It's very difficult for me to English right after I have watched Blue Lock in Japanese, right? So I watch it in Japanese, I read it in English, and then I translate it in my own mind into Dutch, and then I recap it again in English. I know it's very confusing. I'm sorry. And then ooh, he has the really pretty blue, because of course his awakening color is blue. And let's of course also remove again all this sticky tape, because we need to get that out of the way. I'm gonna sing while nobody wants to hear me sing. I know. Okay, I'm sorry, but still I'm gonna sing. There we go. We're gonna get this cutie patootie out of there. Come on. This is what we're gonna do. There we go. And here we go. We have our cute little Rin. Oh my gosh, his hair is really in front of his face. You can hardly... Does he have longer under eyelashes? No, they're the same. They're the same size. I drew my under eyelashes also good. Okay, yeah. It looks like his under eyelashes. It's because his hair is completely over his face. Now I really want... I'm looking here at Aiku, right? I really want an Aiku look-up figure now, because gosh darn it, those eyelashes. I thought they had pretty eyelashes, but oh my gosh, if you've seen him, you just fall in love with those eyelashes. You're like, I need those too. I want them too. How can they be natural? Maybe a beautician, like somebody who is a beautician and an animator, like drew Aiku for the animation, because that's the only way. He's drawn so pretty. He is not that pretty in the manga. I'm sorry, okay? I know a lot of people like him, and yes, he is a likable character, but He's drawn so pretty in the anime. I was like, I have him now as my background because I'm like, I'm mesmerized by the eyes. And I love two-toned eyes, right? So I have something for two-toned eyes. But I'm sorry, Rin, we're not paying attention to you. Okay, back to Rin. Because look at Rin. He's like, nobody loves me. Yes, we do. Okay? I have gotten a whole new appreciation for you, Rin, because you have it so hard. I mean, at first, well, of course, Butter will always be my lowest ranking player that I like. But you were also that. But no. Your shrine is going to get bigger and bigger because look how adorable he is. And he is in his first selection outfit, which of course makes sense because at the time that they were announcing that this was being released, you know, they were still doing everything based on season 1, so they haven't made anything based on season 2. But I do actually hope that, you know, one of my hopes for the lookup figures is that they will, you know, like make additional body parts, right? Because you can take the head off, right? And you can put it on different characters. So I would really love Mega House. Mega House, if you're hearing me, I know you don't watch English speaking mini people on this earth, but Mega House, just if you're listening, please make, you know, like different body parts, you know, so that we can swap them out and give them different outfits. That would be so cool because you don't need to have the hassle that Nendroids have, but you can still, you know, like change their outfits and they can all be in the sitting pose, right? But he has different outfits. I know in the second season, he's more, you know, like only wearing pants and he's not wearing his, no. He needs to, of course, wear, you know, like both a top and pants. But I know that in the second season, at least in the first 6 episodes, we've seen him more uncovered than covered. So, yeah, again, the animators pay way too much attention to those scenes. And they last a very long time. So, yeah, here we have cute little Rin. He's really adorable. And let's put the brothers next to each other. There we go. They don't look alike. Let's leave it at that. But they do look alike. They're just so happy to have them both in the lineup. By the way, I think Rin's color a bit. Yeah, he has the greenish, bluish shine over his head because it's not black, right? Like Hisagi. Because here we have Hisagi. Look. It is different. You can even see it on my camera. It is a different color. So he has the more bluish greenish shine over it. Oh, by the way, I have a lot of love for it. I also have Bobblehead Rin. A co-worker from mine won this one for me in Japan. I'm so grateful still. She kept on playing that claw machine until she won Bobblehead Rin for me. So this is really, look how cute. This is really my prized possession. But yeah, that was it for this video. Oh, let me say thank you so much for watching. And as always, I say, miss you, love you, bye-bye.